Do we just all fall victim to the marketing ruses of collabs, thus participating in more overconsumptive behaviors? One of our godfathers of streetwear culture, Jeff Staple, actually tweeted some statements and criticisms that he had about collab culture, which he does abstractly question the design ingenuity and intentions behind some of these collaborations. I love his mentality of 1 + 1 should equal 3, because if you are to successfully be able to merge together two different design languages, you should be able to distinctively get one new one. I kind of love this literally subtweety statement where, yeah, I think it's true, you can sometimes tell when brands are just coming together for the sake of a money grab. I think collaborative work is part of the essence of streetwear, and a very accessible way to fuse together two different brand languages is through a graphic t-shirt. And I think the pinnacle of collaborative opportunity is often seen at events like ComixCon, where people are come together to make exclusive items. And I mean, this can range from having a solid graphic that represents both types of branding, or you can go one-to-one and utilize specific design signatures where you get a literal combination of both, like the Simone Rocha Crocs. But regardless of what it is, collabs have to generate some sort of incentive for the consumer, whether it's hype or ingenuity. And I think when it also comes to more niche specific collabs, it may not generate the right type of response from other audiences either. And I think it's totally appropriate for a consumer to question if this collaboration is meant to drive sales, and if the end result is even successful enough to drive your attention. I think for brands like Jown, they may face a little bit of criticism because although the product quality may be a bit better, the only visual design difference is that their name is added to the product. So then it begs the question who the audience of this collab is for, and how far can we criticize this type of behavior? Then on the brand side of things, what is an ethical frequency of collaborations? Because for a smaller brand like Basket Case, working with New Balance is a lifetime opportunity. But at the same time, do we also need a New Balance collab every single week? To what extent does it promote and encourage overconsumption on our end and overproduction on theirs? But I ultimately do agree with Jeff Staples' sentiment of collabs being originally something meant to be more imaginative and creative is now just ultimately being diluted into an e-commerce opportunity.